Martin Johnson, the England captain, along with Jason Leonard, the only members of this England squad who played against the All Blacks. Going through the picture there, Richard Hill. It's his 50th cap today. The tradition is that he leads the side out on that day, but he said, "Go on to Johnson, you do it." Typical of Hill. They're still fighting over it. Big pat on the back for Hill. Great moment for him. Unselfish in all that he does. A team man. Jonny Wilkinson for England. Good take from Robinson. Straight into international rugby. Remember, no caps in the New Zealand second row compared to 100 for Johnson and Grewcock. Here's Jason Robinson, England's version. Supported by Delalio. Dawson. Wilkinson, early mistake from him, knock on, referee plays advantage. At the very least it's a pull into the scrum, but some ferocious New Zealand rucking. And Devine is waiting, and he's got it. Spencer. Dawson goes back, but the ball beats him and Howlett. There's Carlos Spencer returning to the side. What a responsibility for him.
And an unusual start for Jonny Wilkinson. Nothing wrong with Dawson's pass. Eye off the ball early.
And there's Delalio at the tail of the line out. Dawson to Captain Johnson. Restored to the roll. Dawson again. Wilkinson. Early touch now for Greenwood. Oh, that's good from Will Greenwood. Inside the All Black 22. Picked up by Ben Cohen, who's gone right across, looking for work. Dawson again. England still have men this way, even though they haven't got Cohen. Robinson onto Delalio. As the forwards waiting. Moody was there. Vickery was waiting too. Jason Robinson goes in again. Good play by the All Blacks. Well, illegal play, says the referee. They've gone over the top. Stay on your feet, the instruction. Amazing percentage here. Over 80% at Twickenham in internationals. That's match-winning form. What about his start this afternoon? He never wants plaudits, he just wants points, and there's 3 more to the ever-growing international tally for Jonny Wilkinson, and England lead 3-0.
And the ball presentation was good, says the take from Williams.
Hold.
Devine to Spencer, Lowen. Crunching tackle from Richard Hill, got there quickly. And gets a penalty. Holding on.
And coming from the side.
So polished in his technique, not a blemish on it. And he knew straight away that it's England 6-0.
3 points for Wilkinson, but Richard Hill's the man. Look at the white arrow coming up to smash New Zealand behind the gain line. Hill in with the hit. Lowen doesn't get across the gain line. No target, a penalty, 6-0.
Come down.
Williams again. It's a good start at the line out for New Zealand. That's Marty Holler, whose form in the MPC was quite superb. Randell, good link again with Devine, and Devine is coming through the back gap here. Good running from the scrum half. Chips ahead. Robinson must watch this. He carries the ball over. It will be a 5-metre scrum. Pressure on here. Good drive from England, but it's away for the All Blacks, and it's Lowen, and it's Lomu. Hill just about puts him down. Statement from Lomu. Hoare is waiting. Devine has been swallowed up by the ruck. It's Andrew Hoare trying to step away. Referee looking hard, they're just short.
Advantage.
But a penalty anyway. Hoare again. Randell in the driving seat. It's back on the New Zealand side with Spencer missing out Umunga, Lowen, chance here for Howlett, Lomu on that. It's going to go to the video ref, I think. Here's Lomu. He thinks he's scored.
He's lost control. Oh, Mike Tyndall's looking optimistic there. New Zealand cut England to pieces. Does he control the ball as he goes over? Does he have pressure? I think the one we just saw gives you a better idea. Tyndall tries to spoil it. It's close. Let's watch this. Downward pressure. I think it's slipped away. I think that it...
Yes.
Who'd be a video referee, but I don't think he's got control there.
Claudio Giacomelli of Italy is the video official. Taking a long, hard look at this. Tyndall looking optimistic.
Tyndall's left arm here, Miles. Knocks the ball. It's on Tyndall's leg there, and it drops out of his hand.
And if it hits the floor, it's gone forward.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But the try has been given. And it was on the cards. Ben Blair is the kicker, and what a superb kick that is. Cohen tried to put him off.
What a kick. And what a warning for England, because this New Zealand backline made space so easily against England's vaunted defence. They cut them open, whether it was a try or not. England were ripped to pieces there, and that's a massive warning as New Zealand take the lead.
Spencer, a short start from him, and Howlett is racing after this. Robinson gets there. Good sidestep too. Dawson. It's Woodman at fly half, and Thompson in the centre. Good work from the England front row. Hill goes with them. Woodman again. He covers the ground so well, the prop. Now it's Tyndall.
Thompson, Woodman and Hill, that's brilliant.
Wilkinson to Grucock. England seemingly stung into action here. Thompson again. Good ball carry from him, almost up to the 22. Dawson. Wilkinson, charged down, then up forward off Cohen.
This is superb stuff. Thompson here, so confident, and the support play there. Richard Hill, Trevor Woodman, little step here just to escape the clutches of Lomu, and then the England backs go.
It's that kind of thing to get a pack going, which the coaching staff will want to see. And that's good tackling on the fringe as well.
It's a mean scrum too.
Stay on, hold there, 6 back.
We can safely say the England forwards are in the match, and Spencer has to be alive here. Recovered very well indeed, as Wilkinson was chasing him. Thompson eager to get England moving again. He finds Delalio, Johnson, Woodman, sidestep from him. His first start for England, and he's looking good now. Dawson, Wilkinson, it's Will Greenwood. England driving over. Dawson again, Cohen. So big for a winger. Dawson, Wilkinson, this is Grucock with an advantage here. Well, clearly the ball not coming back. So a penalty. Dawson going for the quick tap, put the high ball up. There's a question whether one of the England players was taken out. It's Greenwood down.
He stood his ground.
And the referee says, you probably hear, he stood his ground, the New Zealand defender.
Training paddock move, high risk.
Thank you, we're going to play.
They've done it so quickly. What does he do? Does he run away? I think I'm with Jonathan Kaplan there. It's a high risk move, that's always likely to happen. I don't think you can give a penalty there. What can Spencer do? Stop and run backwards?
I'm not so sure. I think he was lining Greenwood up as soon as he knew what was happening. But you're right, the referee has to be sure, because it would have been a big call.
He's right out on the touchline, but will it be the England forwards trying something on again? I think so.
It's Moody. Dawson, Wilkinson, drop goal. Sticking to the theory, you have to lead with something. England regain the lead, courtesy of Jonny Wilkinson's boot.
Well, it's a moral victory and away for New Zealand, but it's 3 points for England. Blacks did ever so well to come away from that without a try against them. And I think Wilkinson thought, well, it's not quite happening, let's stop messing around. Supremely pragmatic 3 points. And you can see New Zealand being hurt by the penalties conceded. Just one from England. Good discipline there, but 6 from the All Blacks. But of course that was a free kick, not a penalty, so the Blacks have the throw-in.
I was going to say, do you think Jonny Wilkinson realised that? Very conservative kick.
It was.
Lowen. Lee, Robinson.
Tackle from Vickery.
Spencer, Lowen again, Blair. Cohen, advantage played. Must move it. Tyndall, got Simpson-Daniel outside. Tyndall cutting back inside.
He did the right thing there.
Dawson. Marty Holler sends Matt Dawson into next week. Randell, given to Richard Hill. Then almost given to Amanga, it is. Dougie Howlett, he's a sprinter. Robinson, goodbye. Amazing passage of play. Either side could have broken away. In the end, it was New Zealand. It's that man, Dougie Howlett, again. And when you've got 10.68 for the 100 metres, it's look at the heels.
Thought he looked quicker than that. Jason Robinson's no slouch. Doesn't get near him, does he? He is absolutely burned on the outside of him. If there's a better finisher in World Rugby, he's hiding somewhere in the Amazon. Dougie Howlett, how he loves to score tries. NPC final against Waikato, we saw that big grin twice. Well, that is a sizable smile. New Zealand back in front.
Easy conversion for Blair. And now both New Zealand wingers have a try. First Lomu, question mark admittedly, but no doubt about this one for Dougie Howlett. Right, a man who's been involved in every New Zealand test this year, Doug Howlett. And once again we could see why. Wilkinson tries to dance. For England it's been a disjointed first half. And he doesn't get that one. But up until that point, you're quite right, he's been assured. He does leave that clearing kick as long as he can. Anyway, no time to dwell on that, because here comes Jason Robinson. Good tackle from Holler.
He's having a game, Marty Holler.
Shuddering tackles from Holler in this first half. Here's Woodman again. Dawson, Wilkinson, Cohen. Looking around and finding Martin Johnson. New England needs something before half-time to give them a lift down the tunnel. Thompson, good pick-up, didn't panic. Dawson, Wilkinson, didn't go forward. Woodman, looking for the hard work, so was Holler again. Dawson, this is Cohen. Where are the ideas?
They do meander at times, don't they, England? They've got a penalty, though, so it's time to go for a game-breaking move.
Tyndall.
Number 1.
And Wilkinson once again makes the long distance look like the shortcut. Effortless little chip. England 12, New Zealand 14. Moving to the front, but he was the decoy. It went to Williams, his second row partner. Here's Spencer now, setting up the midfield drive. Came from Marty Holler. Lee to Robinson to Lee, and then Spencer again. Wilkinson tackling his opposite number. McDonnell. With strength from the prop.
Hold the watch. Okay, just go
England calling for more numbers on the short side. That's because Lomu is waiting. Hasn't seen too much of the ball in this first half, Jonah Lomu, but he scored again against England. Here's Hoare. Lee. Spencer through the legs to Lowen. Spencer again. Shining light in this first half, Carlos Spencer. Good tackle by Moody on Blair. Let's get his side a penalty.
I wonder.
Wilkinson from inside his own half. Needs to give this a little bit more. Just drifting wide. Blair knew it. He was waiting for any possible rebound.
And ask England and Robinson to run it back. They've smothered him pretty well so far.
Robinson yelled the call. Now can he uncork the bottle?
Not with Holler as a stopper.
Wilkinson. Simpson-Daniel. As yet unused. Dawson to Woodman, who's getting to like fly half. Dawson again. This is Tyndall. Greenwood. Thompson. That's the way he likes. Hill. Tyndall. Grewcock. The Bath skipper digging in. Dawson. Robinson. Still he's tethered. Dawson. Once again the All Blacks managing to slow down the ball, but for how long now as Moody finds Wilkinson. Thompson could well be the final play of this first half. Now did Thompson turn? He did. Dawson. Simpson-Daniel. Wilkinson. Good step from Wilkinson. Chance here for Moody! It's a try! For Lewis Moody. Any try in an All Black game is a piece of history.
What's Simpson-Daniel? Check, hold, slow and go. Wilkinson the same. Oh, a 3-on-3 is a 2-on-1. That is brilliant work from the England backs.
We talked about Howlett and Umunga being right up there with the world's best. Well, that was world class from those two backs, Wilkinson and Simpson-Daniel. And the gutsy finish from Moody. The flag stay down for Wilkinson's conversion, but England do enter the tunnel leading by 3 points. Remember, they haven't lost at Twickenham for 15 matches, but then again, they haven't beaten the All Blacks for 10 years. So Burton straight into action.
Danny Leon as well, so we've got at the moment a complete switch at half-backs. It's almost like, hey, we're in this game. Perhaps Merton's boot can win it. It's tough if it's tactical, because Spencer had a good first 40.
Well, Lee was on for Devine, wasn't he, in the first half because of injury. Dawson. Wilkinson. Just made sure with that one. Wasn't prepared to go for broke.
Good line out. A throw from Thompson, a good take from Drewcott, and an excellent drive. Set the target, and England have taken the challenge there.
Both hookers have had fine games. Hall in his first cap, Thompson in his 7th. And wearing 7, it's Richard Hill.
He's not been bad either.
But that was loose on the fringe by England, allowing the All Blacks to set up this chance. Mertens, and then Lowen bounces off the first tackle. His nickname is Sumo because of his frame, and we could all see why. It's Ali Williams who took that into the ruck. Lee is waiting, getting a breather. Mertens, Case Muse. Working hard on the floor is Woodman, and England have stolen it. Wilkinson, lovely floated pass out to Mike Tyndall. Lewis Moody. Cohen couldn't take it, but Dallaglio was there. And it's Dawson to Wilkinson, and it's Simpson-Daniel. Still a chance for Whitfield. Oh, it's a lovely dummy from Simpson-Daniel. Couldn't keep his footing. Richard Hill keeps the move going. Through comes Marty Hollow, he's offside, the referee's seen it. Advantage here to England. Wilkinson going for the check, there's no fullback there. Jonny Wilkinson, oh yes! What awareness from the England fly half.
We saw a brilliant run from Simpson-Daniel, and then Wilkinson, he thought about the drop, he looked up, no one there. Inch perfect kick, super take, and the conversion to come. What a start for England and Jonny Wilkinson. And how about that as well? I mean, could Simpson-Daniel have given it to Robinson? Maybe, but the audacity, he took New Zealand on, he got behind them, he created disarray, and Wilkinson said, I'll finish you off. Brilliant. Look at that.
He knew advantage was being played. He knew therefore that a shot to nothing, the drop goal was on, and it was well worth it. But he also saw that for once the New Zealand defence had lost its organisation. There was no fullback, and Jonny Wilkinson supplied the finishing touch himself. And a try for England either side of half-time totally changed the complexion of this international. Lee, Mertens, Robinson, it's Mark Robinson. Played here with Cambridge University in a varsity match. I don't think he ever experienced a tackle like that in a varsity match.
We're up a gear or two from Varsity Tuesday.
Still moving. Leave it here, white ball. Leave it, still a ruck.
And that's what New Zealand have to do now, go up through the gears, but a mistake. And Cohen comes through, the morass of players, and Ben Cohen will take some stopping. Oh, Ben Cohen is going to score! Power running from Ben Cohen. By the way, Richard Hill is being led from the field. We're back about to come on. Jonny Wilkinson, a conversion for him. He goes into the 20s, his own personal score, which is a record already against New Zealand. And this is where it broke down for the All Blacks, and that is where Ben Cohen said, OK, Doug Howlett, you can do it, so can I.
That's great pace from Cohen. He knows his way to the try line. What a turnaround in 8 minutes of this half.
No influence at all.
How important was that try on the stroke of half-time? England have come out at blistering pace, and Cohen, Often seen as the hod carrier to the flair and pace of the likes of Robinson, takes his own slice of glory.
And turf if he dives like that.
There's Moody again.
Cohen. He's got the taste for it. He's had an excellent season, Ben Cohen. He adds to his game year on year.
No, go back 10, please. You're on the ground. Go back, please.
Mertens normally has an answer of his own, but not this time. And the inevitable jeers.
Super game in the line out, and he's done well again there.
The man who only took up rugby 4 years ago. One for the New Zealand pack here. Realising they have to give it everything at this stage of the match, otherwise it will be too late. Asking questions of England. Lee looks across to the referee, hoping for the penalty to be given, but his forwards say, don't blow, we're still going. Now it's back with the scrum half. Lee to Mertens, to Robinson, to Mertens again, to Lomu. The name is enough. Well, they said in New Zealand they were sick of his lack of form. Well, England will be once again sick of the sight of him.
It was brave of New Zealand. You heard Todd Blackadder say New Zealand looking for the tries instead of penalties first half. They've done it again. And at the end, yet again, is Lomu. Tyndall out the way, Cohen out the way. England's beefiest two backs, swatted aside. Look at that. Tyndall, Cohen, and there's nothing anyone's going to do to stop him from there. No hope for Ben Johnston. Brave decision from Randell, and New Zealand won't lie down.
There is still simply no other player in world rugby who can do that so effectively. Mertens makes no mistake with that kick, and those supporters know, as they always trusted in their team, that their side, their nation is still alive in this match. Dawson, Tyndall, missing out Grewcock, Robinson, Jason Robinson! Good tackling back, had to be. Dawson again, Thompson. Cohen is calling on this near side for the crossfield kick. But it's gone to Robinson. It will probably need Wilkinson to kick it. Well, it's left to Tyndall. Here it goes, high, on Lomu. Force for Randell might work against England.
They tried to force that kick, it wasn't on because New Zealand had men wide. It wasn't a great call there.
Lee, Mertens. Top notch. Applause for Danny Grewcock, who's been replaced by Ben Kay. But it's New Zealand who profit from the line out. Kay's first of the match. And it's Umaga, and it's Blair. Howlett, gone forward, whistle's gone. Howlett's not heard it. Well, I hope it's gone. It has. There's the workman in Tyndall shining through. Ben Johnston.
Tremendous play from Kay there.
What a way to get yourself into the game. And it's a penalty, and immediately the thought from Johnson and Wilkinson will be go for goal here. And this kick would go a long way to securing that win, but Wilkinson misses. Well taken by Blair. Made the catch look easy, it wasn't. Mertens long pass to Lomu. Simpson-Daniel pushed off. Wilkinson tripping over Simpson-Daniel. Ben Kay put on his back. In fact, it was Vickery.
What a
long pass from Mertens. What a pass that was. Umunga. They've opened it up here. Robinson to Blair. Cohen trying to get back. Robinson, Jason Robinson that is, with the tackle. New Zealand across. Muse. Lee to Mertens. Big gap. Oh, lovely pass. So nearly there. It was Muse. Now it's Hall.
It's turned.
And England get the foot in.
But it was all set up by you know who. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the try line of an Englishman. There he goes. He ain't bad going forward, Miles. And that's Phil Vickery, the Cornish Rock. Oh.
England trying to get across and spoil that line out, but they fell, and it's Mertens starting to run the show behind the pack, and it's Broomhall going through. Had a good second half. Lee gets stuck in, and the scrum half might work his way through. He does. It's Danny Lee. And these pre-match words about a weak All Black side being eaten by many now. Mertens' conversion.
They're being eaten by the library full, aren't they? That's a beautiful ball from Mertens. Broomhall with good pace there. And then Danny Lee, how about that? Show and go. That's a great scrum half score. And they have shown their capacity to strike from deep and to keep the ball. They've got gear changes that can hurt any team.
You may have just heard the cry there of 2.5. That is referring to the time to be added on. This is Robinson to Howlett. Come off his wing, and he's flying again. He's got Blair outside, ties the pass. This is Ben Blair. And it's also Ben Cohen. It could be a match-saving tackle.
Lomu as the decoy. Doug Howlett, sensational. And Cohen, well, all the application he brings to his game brought to bear there with a wonderful tackle. That's a penalty to England. Interference at the line out.
And then something said, that's an extra 10 metres. It was a penalty, it was a clear penalty, but just as well, because England were nervous at that line out. They just wanted to get it over with.
Well, I think you could say the same for this entire game now. Lomu the bludgeon, Howlett the rapier. England's pretensions to being the watertight defence that could dominate the world that way have been exposed.
Martin Johnson doing the captain's job there. As we go into time added on, New Zealand have the ball. It's Broomhall to Mertens. They should have an overlap. Umunga. It's the chip over the top, and it's Jason Robinson's turn to defend on the floor. But this time, New Zealand throw in.
Do England jump against, or do they set themselves for a drive?
Well, Ben Kay. Well, it was Ben Cohen with the tackle. Ben Kay with the catch. And now Wilkinson gets rid of it. Remember Justin Harrison for Australia against the Lions? Well, that one up there, almost alongside.
That's as big a catch as Ben Kay's made in his career. England did compete, and now it's a last throw for New Zealand. But don't write them off.
Mertens, Robinson, Lomu. Mertens again. McDonnell's isolated. Woodman went in just a touch high, but the referee happy with it.
Penalty draws it.
Indeed. Mika.
Leave it wide!
It was a draw here in 97. England trying to hang on. Umunga, plenty of white shirts in front of him. Richard Hill goes in, ball falls for England.
Knock on, and knock back.
And it's victory for England against the All Blacks. It's only the 5th time in the history of the game that an English team has been able to say that. For the players, this will be a major ambition achieved and a memorable day for all those involved. But my, how they had to work for it.